twine or split, squat, spin, twirl, turn around, keep the beat, feel the rhythm, to tilt, to bend, tempo, freeze, top rock, up rock, jacking.
Hi everyone. Hi Laura, how are you?
Hi.
We have today extraordinary class. With us is superior unique personality. Laura is HHI international judge. She's the CEO of Lamar Dance Academy and a great outstanding choreographer. One of the best in Ukraine. I do believe that a sound mind in a sound body. So I appreciate Laura for coming today a lot. And I think that from today's class, something will change inside us. My first question is, why do you find hip-hop popularity so vivid in Ukraine these days? And could you tell us a little bit of background knowledge?
Okay, well, if we are talking about the hip-hop dance style, we should not forget that this is a huge hip-hop culture that include inside a lot of parts. And independence and freedom, tolerance is only the small part what hip-hop culture gives us. It has spread everywhere, in fashion, in music, in different kind of dance styles. You just should find yourself in this hip-hop culture.
Yeah, I see your point, because sometimes adults really have fear and they are scared, to express themselves, because we are living in Ukraine these days, and we came from Soviet Union.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, it's extremely difficult to reflect ourselves, and we think that we should be part of the crowd. Being the black sheep, it's really difficult and maybe insignificant as for Ukrainian citizens. But I'm really glad you're today, because we are going to discuss more topics and how to reflect yourself and express your feelings via hip hop.
Yes, and we will speak about it.
Laura, how nowadays trends are changing, in your opinion? Yeah, I know we do have lots of information, literature, we have access to internet, but I'm interested in your personal thought and reflection.
Well, we should remember that music and dance are closely related, and if one changes, another will definitely change as well. Today and the last 10 years we can call totally digital years, and the new trends, new social media like Instagram and TikTok just tell us what to do. Young generation created new movements, and do new collaborations with high speed, and we adults even just do not have time to see everything. But of course, this high speed give us new maybe solutions, maybe thoughts, and in everything we should see pros and cons, and only after that do some conclusions.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to live these days like with the right speed, you know, and be right on track, and maybe not to subtract from some ways, directions, we do need to be contemporary, modern, and develop ourselves a lot. Otherwise, we will be old-fashioned and not interesting for young people, which I think hip-hop gives us lots of possibilities and chances.
You just all time on the top of the waves.
Yes, that's great, fantastic. My next question is regarding what are the further perspectives of this style development? Do you believe that there is a future in hip-hop development, or maybe a hip-hop style is going to be changed for something new?
Honestly, I do believe in hip-hop culture because it's changed a lot of people in a good way. And if we are talking about style development, in my opinion, it depends on several things, and the result also will have different directions. First of all, the national specific is very important point in it. For example, if we compare Europe and Asia, I'm sure that this is two totally different cultures. Will use different concepts, different fulfillments, but the result will be the great in both cases. And also, what is important, that our background, that then wider our experience, then more confident we will be in the future and more creative. And the main point of future, it's always do not forget about the past, about the foundation, because its foundations is always was and will be our best teachers.
Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next question. Laura, what do you think? Can one express his or her feelings via so-called street dance?
Yes, sure, and I really love this question, and let me explain why. Dance style and dance is art form which has different variety, and also there are a lot of different kinds of street dance style, or in another way how we call it urban dance style. Hip hop and breaking are the most popular and easily recognized dance styles. But there are a lot of another dance style that has their own history, own personalities, and own character. Each day is not the same for us, like for human. We have different kind of mood, we have different thoughts and trouble, and this different kind of dance style gives us opportunity to feel ourselves in these dance styles at the moment. Today I dance hip hop, tomorrow I want to dance breaking, in another day I want to be a diva and dance Vogue. Just develop your own dance skills, learn as much as possible, and you just will see that dance style and dancing just has no limits.
You know, I already would like to try. My kids really found and engaged into hip hop. I think from today's day I'm also going to dance hip hop. And the next upbringing question, which I can't just avoid, the question regarding the maybe genders, sex, whether it's more masculinum, femininum, and regarding the age categories, because you know some people have prejudice. They believe that hip hop it's only for boys, or they believe that hip hop it's only till 30. What are your thoughts and opinion as a very experienced person? And I'm sure you had different age categories, different age groups, and also very interesting about the weight limits, you know. So some people believe that when you're dancing ballet, you need to be born with special characteristics. Do you need to have some inborn ubiquitous abilities for dancing hip hop? And what about the weight loss, you know? I'm really curious about this.
Well, very good question. And
Some restrictions, I mean, like, you know.
Yes, and you said right that our Ukrainian adults and maybe Soviet Union, post-Soviet Union adults has opinion that this dance style is only for kids and teenagers, and they just do not dance because it's not so popular or it's not for ladies. First of all, in my opinion, that the dancing, it doesn't matter what kind of dance you just show. It's a good replacement of fitness, like a gym, for example, or morning jogging. Why not? You burn the same amount of calories. It's a lot of articles about this. A lot of books has written about this is the equal. This is the same. And what else? Yes, a lot of parents ask me, do you have boys in your groups? Yes. Girls? Yes. Teenagers? Yes. And even today in the morning, two ladies, I think that they're around 30 years old, they just asked me, do you have group for adults? We're interested in it, and we just try to start to dance. Why not? You just need to do the first step, and maybe this first step, this is the hardest part of your, help me, in what, in your decision.
Yeah, like just to have guts for this. In English we say, you don't have guts for, you know, starting something new or to risk, and you just try to be always on the safe side, and here you need to have guts and start something new. Laura, you know, if you allow me to continue this topic, my kids are visiting your school for quite many years, and you are the winner of Ukrainian competition. You're planning to go to the US to the World Championship, right? And it's really fantastic. My congrats. But I understand that there is a wisdom behind all this, and actually you're working a lot, because behind the screen there are lots of work. So as we've been learning English with you together, I do know your preparation, and you know, sometimes I'm fascinated because your classes, they not only consist of hip hop methods and techniques. Very often my kids bring some extraordinary engaging materials, and recently these cards happen to be in my hands. So you prepared with QR code different styles, stickers, as far as I'm concerned, stickers, so kids can stick them, you know, on their bags, like t-shirts. Yeah, and then each card has a name. And as far as I understood, because my younger son showed me each style, for instance, here we have like elf style with QR code. So could you explain more, what are they doing with these cards and how these cards are working? Because it's really interesting method, technique, which could be implemented and make kids more involved and interested into dancing, and maybe more, it's a trick for home assignment, because Julian was practicing this at home.
Yes, it's one of technique how to remember as much as possible dance movement, because we counted it's around 100, I think even more, only hip hop dance movement. It's not about breaking, it's not about backing, locking or another dance styles, it's only about hip hop, and I just tried to do it my own way. And okay,
Laura, so you know these are superior cards. They are based, as I can see, on association. So you depicted the picture, the image, and gave it a name, right?
Yes.
From where it's taken from? Is it your personal creativity, or you grab some experience, background knowledge from someone?
It's only one of technique how to remember more information. It doesn't matter what kind of information, or you learn language, different kind of languages, or dance movements, or I don't know, about something about the nature, about the flowers, for example. It's just technique. You just have some association with a dance movement. It can be a picture, or for example how you move. For example, a baseball bat, what you showed. Yes.
Baseball.
Yeah, your movement looks like you play with baseball bat. Yes, it's equal, it's the same. Yes, and if I see this picture in my memory, it sticks for a long time.
No, okay, for instance, bounce, I also understand it's similar to bounce the ball. Slide as well. But I'm curious in Bart Simpson. It's really cool. It's like regarding the cartoon, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched this cartoon. So do you recollect what's the movement, Bart
You know,
Simpson?
I know the movement, what is a Bart Simpson, but we didn't do special research about the history, how this movement was created and who did it. We do not know, because it's around 100 and plus only hip hop dance styles. Some of them was created in some music moves. Some of them, like you told us, from the cartoons, from someone from some characters from movies, from everywhere.
So they just need to be remarkable. Yes. So if it's a baseball bat, so it's some kind of remarkable movement,
Yes,
which is
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Can you teach me at least, let's say I've never danced. Teach me one movement today so I can remember it for a long time, but something like really, really powerful.
Yeah, okay, it will be really fun. Okay, let's try to learn something. It's very easy. You should do only 4 pliés. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. We just add our hands. Cross, back, cross, back. Fantastic. After that, we do right step, left step. And do not forget about your arms. Yes. And okay, from the top. 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. And next 8 count. You just do cross, step, cross, step, forward and back, back. Okay, again the second part. 7 and 8 and cross, step, front, front, back, back. Okay, let's do it from the top. 7 and 8 and plié, plié, and 10 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and cross, and forward and back to one more time, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and step and cross, hey, cross, forward and back. Great job.
Yeah, thank you, Laura.
Let's do it with the music. 5, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and right and left and cross and cross, forward and back. One more time, and take and right side, left side and cross. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much.